Saudi Arabia announces women will get the right to vote and stand in the country's only public elections. NATO carries out airstrikes on targets in Colonel Gaddafi's hometown of Sirte as Libyan rebel forces advance. Hello, welcome to BBC World News. I'm Adnan Nawaz. We'll begin this hour with some breaking news from Saudi Arabia because King Abdullah has announced that he will give women the right to vote and run in municipal elections. Those elections are the only public polls that exist in the ultra-conservative Gulf Kingdom. The King also said that women would have the right to join the all-appointed Shura Council. His announcement's coming in an address which opened a new term of the Council. Our World Affairs correspondent Emily Buchanan is with me. Emily, the kingdom was founded and belongs pretty much exclusively to the House of Saud. 1932, the former monarch established this kingdom, and nothing like this has ever happened before. It's amazing for women. It's a start.
No, this is absolutely extraordinary development for women. I mean, this is a country where women are not allowed to drive. There's segregation. They're not allowed to leave the country unaccompanied. There's all kinds of restrictions on their movement. And now they're being told they're going to be able to vote. And this is coming up after municipal elections this Thursday. But what is interesting is that this sort of development, there have been little chinks recently that maybe indicate that the king has been looking perhaps towards reform, perhaps sympathising with reformers. Maybe he's looking around the region at the uprisings around about him and thinking that perhaps he should be a little bit ahead of the game rather than constantly resisting. There has been some things that were unimaginable, for instance, appearing in newspaper photographs recently alongside Saudi women. He even appointed a woman to deputy minister rank, another first for Saudi Arabia. So this is very interesting that he's decided to do it, and it will. And in fact, there has been a huge debate in the country about the position of women, and not everyone will be supportive. But I think he's putting himself on the side of the youth, of which, of course, there are huge numbers in Saudi Arabia.
So a start for women's rights, but there's no way we can call Saudi Arabia, as we know it in the West, a fully fledged democracy.
Well, not at all yet. I mean, this is an Islamic-style democracy. It is Shura as a kind of consultation body. It's still very much top-down. But this sort of reform and opening up a little bit and perhaps increasing the debate will maybe release some of the tensions that have been building up.
All right, Emily Buchanan, thanks very much indeed.